Wakanda, an isolated and technologically advanced civilization on the African continent, 3 times winner of the coveted Vibranium Producer of the Year award, and more importantly, my home. I am T'Challa, son of T'Chaka, and like my father before me, I serve as the Black Panther, protector of my people. I'm also pretty good at crochet. My first real test as the Panther came in the form of Claw, a greedy mercenary who took my father from me. With the help of my sister Shuri, I prepared to save my people and bring Claw to justice. Let the hunt begin. We knew that Claw was in the council chambers across the city, but it was no longer safe to travel on my skybike without being spotted. We had to proceed the rest of the way on foot. Your pain is well earned. In Wakanda, we worship the Panther God, who has protected and guided us since time began. It is from her that my powers are blessed. The most direct route to our destination was over the turbines. A dangerous path, but we had no... Shuri, my sister, fierce and loyal. I had always tried my best to protect her, though she rarely needed it. Her skills as a warrior were only matched by her intellect. No! It was as I'd feared. The transport we required had been damaged during the attack on the city. It would need to be repaired if we were to reach Claw in time. Shuri's skill with a spear was incredible. I did not envy those who sought to test her. We managed to complete the repairs and were soon on our way. Claw would soon be brought to justice. Foiled by Augustine Dulac, the Black Knight, we were not deterred. We would simply have to get the replacement bus service instead. I was hot on Claw's heels. I could taste victory. All I needed now was the exact change. Our attacker was Augustine Dulac, also known as the Black Knight. Apparently a direct descendant of Sir Lancelot himself. He referred to me as a varlet, which I found to be more confusing than insulting.
This is a first-class predicament.
The Black Knight appeared to wield his ebony blade clumsily, like a brute. However, I had to be careful that this wasn't simply an act to trick me into lowering my guard.
How do I get myself in these crazy situations? Ow!
Feel the claws of the Black Panther!
But I'm Stan Lee. Ow!
He attacked again and again, yet we stood strong. We would show him the strength of Wakanda.
Ow! 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 Now this is some old school villainy.
Your pain is well earned.
Boy, I could use a superhero right now.
We had defeated the Black Knight, but our showdown with Claw still lay ahead.
I'll rant about this later.
Not having problems already.
Hey, give me a hand, will you? Help! How do I get myself in these crazy situations? Ow! 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 A little help? Ow! Ow! Boy, I could use a superhero right now.
This is not my destination. This is where my journey begins.
Now this is some old school villainy. Hey, give me a hand, will ya?
This is Maria Hill. How can I...
Help!
I was glad Shuri was with me. I could ask for no better an ally.
I'll rant about this later.
Finally, I came face to face with the criminal Claw. The Black Panther had now located his prey.
But I'm Stan Lee.
Having so many weapons and an overwhelming sense of arrogance, this would be his undoing. Feel the claws of the Black Panther! You desire to fight? I also hope you desire pain.
is a first-class predicament.
As our battle continued, the danger rose ever greater. Wounded prey always fights hardest before the end.
Help!
Your pain is well earned.
This is a first-class predicament. Help! Now this is some old-school villainy.
Victory came at last. Claw was finally defeated and would face the judgment of the Panther God. But not before he faced mine. With Claw disarmed. Disarmed. His army for hire fled like the cowards they are. We repaired our great city. Both its walls and people have never been stronger. My sister, too, has shown herself to be a force to be reckoned with. A force that Wakandans will soon desperately need. But that's another story.
There appears to be some trouble close by. I'd be there to help out, but I'm pretty busy recording videos of myself lip-syncing popular songs for research.
The life of Doctor Strange, Sorcerer Supreme, is rarely ordinary, and this day is no exception. Whilst deep in study of the Book of Ashanti, the Eye of Agamotto alerted me to intruders in my sanctum sanctorum. Mordo, that mystical menace, and being aided by Dormammu from the Dark Dimension, those fiends. What this gruesome duo don't know is that I, too, have an ally from the Dimension of Darkness. There is a chance that with the aid of the beautiful Clea, I could foil their dark purpose. By the hoary host of Hogarth, they will learn what it means to tangle with the master of the mystic arts. My sanctum was under attack, and I had to defend it. I could keep his puppets at bay, but with Dormammu's power aiding him, Mordo's shield was impenetrable. My only hope was Clea in the Dark Dimension. The Dark Dimension was a dangerous place, not only home to Dormammu, but also his minions. My amulet, the Eye of Agamotto, allowed me to pierce its veil, but alas, I could only watch, helpless. Fortunately for me, Clea was capable of almost anything. Dormammu was distracted and Mordo's power waned. Unable to maintain his shield, he was left vulnerable. Now was my chance to strike. It was clear this was going to be no simple fight. I only hoped that Clea could continue to distract Dormammu, to make Mordo vulnerable to me once more. By the mystic moons of Manipur, Clea had done it again! I could feel Dormammu's rage echo across the dimensions. You shall be banished to the dark dimension! I'm afraid you underestimate my powers. Once more, Mordo fled from me. I hoped that Clea could find a more permanent distraction for Dormammu, so I could end this.
How do I get myself in these crazy situations?
The Mindless Ones. Magical beings of immense strength and power with savage dispositions and minimal intelligence. Their only desire to fight and destroy anything and everything, trapped in Dormammu's prison and ready to burst forth.
Boy, I could use a superhero right now. But I'm Stan Lee.
Now released, the Mindless Ones beset upon Dormammu. It would take all of his power to put them back into their prison, power he could no longer spare for Mordo. It was time to face him. By the flames of Faltine, he would learn what it meant to cross Doctor Strange, Sorcerer Supreme. By the dread vipers of Valtor! Denied the power of his demonic cohort, Mordo soon fled. No doubt he would return with some fresh devilment, but I had more pressing problems. The Sanctum Sanctorum was a mess, and I had guests arriving at 8. If only I hadn't given Wong the night off. As I prepared the hors d'oeuvres, my mind drifted to Clea, my silver-haired ally. I prayed a chance to repay the considerable debt I owed her would present itself. Little did I know that it would take an eternity for that to happen. But that, my friends, is another story.
Witnesses are reporting lawless thugs on the loose in this area. You better see what you can do about them before things get out of hand.